get around it? Okay, well, what happened?
We got to a creek.
A
flooded creek. And we can't get across.
And now it's
go back.
And the sun's going down. And we have no flashlights.
Nope, except your phone.
And it's almost dead. So now we gotta go all the way back around, honey.
The shortcut that you're on your phone, so I can't look at the map. So here, give me your phone.
Honey, did you get down low to it? Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, Camper Vibes. I am Michelle.
And I am Blake.
If you're new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. We want to thank those that have been following us from the very beginning. Thank you to all the new subscribers that we've been getting. We're a slower growing channel, but I don't know, I guess, you know, being new in this lifestyle, we haven't been on all the adventures that we've wanted to go on. But if you subscribe, you never know what you're going to find. What we're going to end up doing, so try not to miss a video because you never know what we're up to. We are almost at 400 subscribers, so we hope to get a video out there for if we reach that mark. We're not really counting, but it is fun to see the numbers go up and down. We also love reading everyone's comments. We're really slow at getting back to people, but we do read them. And then usually when we have a day off or a time where we're sitting, we usually try to get back to you guys. So sorry for the delay, but we do enjoy getting them comments from you guys. Also, there is noise in the background, but I don't think we're gonna get away from noise. If you watch all our other videos, noise just follows us. It's a beautiful day, so we're just gonna be outside. So we apologize because I'm sure it's gonna be really distracting.
Beautiful for Florida, even though we're wearing sweatshirts. It was a low of like 38 degrees this morning. So if you followed us last year, cold weather seemed to follow us, and it seems to be happening again this year.
No, this is the first cold day. It's been really hot and humid and actually unbearable, so it's a beautiful day today.
Yes.
However, other Floridians that do live down here are wearing winter jackets, hats, caps, everything else. So it's funny to see the difference when you go somewhere different and how everybody adapts to the weather around them.
So the past couple of videos have been just me kind of giving you my little own 2 cents and all that kind of stuff. But we wanted to give you a little catch up from both of our perspectives. In our free time down here, we've been doing a little hiking. We found a little hiking trail that's at the campground here.
That was flooded, and it's not flooded anymore, so.
Except for the last portion. where we almost got stuck. Other than that, we've been doing a lot of kayaking and whatnot. So first I want to get you updated on Mason, because we've never really said what has happened. Mason came down. Well, if you saw our video before we left Minnesota, Mason was changing his mind left and right about whether he wanted to come with us or stay back. He had some good opportunities back in Minnesota, but ultimately it took about 4 days, and he was calling all the time and wanted to come down with us. When we got to our final destination here, we ended up buying him a ticket into Fort Myers and having him come down here. It's worked out kind of nice though, with the aspect of he was able to get a job here at the campground in the food truck with Michelle.
And maintenance.
And maintenance, yeah, he does a little bit of both. So he's using some of his skills from Dairy Queen and actually kind of not in charge, but kind of doing the food truck by himself with the managers and Michelle occasionally. So he's making a little bit of money, saving a little bit of money, staying with his parents, and hopefully getting him back on track.
To touch you up again, we're trying to show them one lifestyle that we're living, and then, you know, of course they saw the other lifestyle.
And it is a constant fight, you know, especially with our youngest, Madison, who, you know, almost once a week asked to move back into a house. It's not that she's not having fun, but that it's not, you know, it's hard for them to grow those friendships. You know, when we were in Pahrump, she had business of dog walking and was able to make some money that way, but she didn't really have those friends to connect with. So I think that's what she's really missing.
Sure.
You know, Mason doesn't, it's actually kind of funny, we joke about it now. Mason was dead set against this lifestyle, hated it, why he stayed back, and he's probably having the most fun this year doing this lifestyle.
Yeah.
He loves being able to stop home while he's working, and he's always out taking Lola for walks and having bonfires. And
yeah, he's making the most of it.
Yeah.
Where on the other hand, Brady, he's pretty neutral about everything. He's pretty content of what we're doing. He doesn't care. Maddie is really missing her friends and, you know, missing the space that she had, her own privacy, her own big room, her own bed, because she is on the pull-out bed right now. So she is really missing, you know, the aspect of living in a house. Sorry, it's kind of move out of the sun a little bit, but I don't think that helped. So yeah, just a little advice, just something to think about if you're going to be traveling with your teenage children. You know, maybe one day they're going to like it, maybe the next day they're going to hate it. You're going to have those battles with them. We certainly have. Like we said, Maddie, you know, they didn't really know what to expect. We kind of just put them in this lifestyle. You know, of course we kind of talked about it with them a little bit. So going into this lifestyle, I don't think Maddie really expected, you know, everything that has transpired and everything. But she's still enjoying it. She's making the best of it. Her and Brady quit fighting, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, they pick on Mason now.
Yeah, now it's against Mason. So which helped with that, but a little food for thought. So like we said in the beginning of this video, you know, please subscribe, because you never know what changes are gonna happen in, you know, Camper Vibes lifestyle. Speaking of,
you never know the changes that may be coming. And one thing that we've told you from the very beginning is that we have enjoyed every minute of this lifestyle change that we have done. That being said, one of the biggest struggles that we have is that we're not of the retired age yet, where we get a set retirement income. We're doing this for the excitement and for living our own life. Well, when we started this, we started with the plan of going, you know, with a truck and a travel trailer, which turned into a truck and a fifth wheel. And with that extra expense from the travel trailer to the fifth wheel, we couldn't pay off the truck like we had wanted to. So for the past year and a half, we have been paying for the truck as a truck payment. with that being said, we know that the truck payment is ultimately hindering our ability to have more adventures. When you take away that payment with the little money that we do make, we'd be able to go more places, experience more things, and do more things, which is ultimately what I think Madison is missing, what all the kids are missing, and what we're trying to get to. We love work camping, we love this place that we're at now, but the rig that we have is hindering our ability to do what we want to do. So we're not sure what we're going to do yet.
But we're going to do something.
We've got a few ideas. We're not sure how we're going to accomplish this all yet. So
it's all planning, guys. You have to plan, you have to do research, and you have to just make the best choice that you can. It might not be the right choice at the time, but if you don't make a choice, if you don't do something, you're never going to move forward. That's, you know.
Yeah, and it's all learning. You know, if we would have known Mason was coming with, would we have gotten a travel trailer? Probably not. He was, you know, really dead set against anything that we were doing. There was zero thought in our head that he would come with us.
I mean, we should have known a little because they are young, you know, and always your children sometimes do move back in, but we were kind of hoping he wasn't going to.
Yeah, the space would be perfect for 4 people and 5 pets. 5 pets makes it very difficult too. There's just a lot of things that, you know, things change in your life, and you've got to be fluid with that. You know, if you have a house, you can build an extra room, you can get bunk beds, you can change something in your house in a basement to make room for changes.
Right.
In a travel trailer, a fifth wheel,
right,
you can't.
Right.
So ultimately we have to figure out what's best for us, how we're going to accomplish that, and then go forward. So as Michelle said, make sure you subscribe, because you never know what we're going to get into.
Yeah, so the worst thing that I hate about work camping is the fact that you have to stay somewhere for so long. And I understand the concept, because, you know, you don't want to train in people and have to keep hiring people right away. But this is what it's about, you know. Some people want to work camp, but they also want to be able to be free and move to the next spot.
So what we're trying to accomplish is the best of both worlds.
Right.
So that we can get to where we need to be, where we can travel a lot, also maybe work camp a bit, but not be hindered by payments.
And what about boondocking? We've been talking about it since we left, that's something we really want to do.
Yep.
I mean, but, you know,
Michelle always says that the best 3 days that she's had is those days at Camp Chosa.
Yep.
Or Chaos, as I like to call it.
Yep.
In New Mexico, sitting in a dirt gravel pit.
Yeah, we'll put a link up above so you can watch that. I had so much fun, and we were just on a big dirt pit, but I think that I had so much fun there. I enjoyed it.
So that's our goal. We're working towards it, and yeah, make sure you stay tuned. So our ultimate goal is to challenge ourselves and to get out of our comfort zone, which for me, you know, I like my TV, I like my own little space. So I've already challenged myself and reaching out and meeting new people and that kind of stuff, which is difficult for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, you know, like Michelle was saying, that you get too comfortable and too in a routine when you spend too much time somewhere.
Right.
And
it's easy to get comfortable in an RV.
Yeah, it really is.
You have your electric, you have your water, you know, your full hookups, you have everything you need there. So you're not challenging yourself to do something different. Like, watch your water, you know, watch your water intake and what you're using on water, how you're doing laundry, dirtying clothes, what you're eating and throwing away. You know, you just kind of do what you would do living in a house, except you're just smaller. So
I think what she really wants to do is challenge herself.
You don't want to challenge yourself anymore?
No, I do. But I think I have to go along for the ride.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. So, you know, there's certain things that as we look at making this change that we want to accomplish so that she can be happy, so I can be happy, and hopefully that we can make our kids kind of happy.
Yeah.
As long as they're with us.
Yep.
So it's, you know, it's about growing, it's about learning. I tell you what, one of the greatest things about this lifestyle is the people that you meet. Some are complete a-holes, and we'll touch on that later. But we've met a great couple at our, what was it, our third campground in Tombstone, that we don't talk to all the time, but they're there for us, we're there for them. Steve and Tracy are amazing, can bounce stuff off of them, and just the support you need. And then a couple here at this place, Dennis and Debbie, absolutely amazing, just great people to sit and talk to and vent frustrations with and go shopping with.
Yep.
So
a couple other campgrounds, Steve in Prump, you know, where we last stayed, always, you know, messaging Blake, and they're, you know, exchanging messages and hellos and how are you and pictures. Who else? Everyone here at the campground's nice too. So
yeah, everybody at this campground, it's
our manager and
mostly everybody.
Yeah. Except me, I'm your coworker, am I mean?
Well, I won't go into details, but yeah, you meet some really great people and you form those bonds, and it's great to have those people to bounce questions off of. And one thing that is common in all those is, yeah, challenge yourself. You know, how can you make your life better? And I think ultimately our goal is to get more free of debt.
We're really debt free except for a couple things. I mean, we don't really have, you know, you're never going to be completely debt free unless you get rid of your cell phones and, you know, stuff like that. But for the most part, we don't have any payments except for, you know, those few things. So, but eventually down the road, I hope that we can, you know, figure out a way to, you know, maybe make videos or do something without having electronics, or, you know, not even need a vehicle. I don't know. We just have to see.
Yep, that would be a challenge. No vehicle.
Baby steps.
Yep. Or just dive right in and get it over with.
Yep.
Face your fears.
What's the worst that can happen? So all in all, that's just kind of what we wanted to show you in this video. Some of the stuff that we were doing, have done, haven't been able to get uploaded and whatnot. But
so if you guys have any motivation, advice, whoa, acorn falling from the tree, almost hitting us in the camera. Anything to do with challenging yourself, to getting out of your comfort zone, anything like that, you know, leave it in the comments below.
No, just tell us what you hate or don't hate about RV life.
Yeah, and maybe RV life isn't exactly what we're meant to be in.
No.
And maybe it's
something different.
Something different. We have no idea.
Yep.
But as we keep on pushing forward, we'll keep you up to date, and
we hope that you subscribe and follow our journey with us, and enjoy our videos, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, we'll talk to you later.